Good afternoon, guys. I remain Queen Esther Wines Frank. In case you are new to my channel, I am Queen Esther Wines Frank. Today, I would like to introduce myself with my discipline because my today's videos is the second episode of talking about career, making a career choice. I started this episode yesterday and I'm continuing from where I stopped. So, I'm a graduate of International Relations and Diplomacy, and should I call myself a master's student? See, on Diplomatic Studies. Well, like I said yesterday, making a career choice. Making a career choice can be somehow difficult to some people and for some reasons. I may say not that choosing a career, a course, a discipline in higher institution is very difficult. But what makes it difficult is uncertainty, lack of self-confidence, and lack of focus. Yeah. Uncertainty in the sense that a lot of things will be going through your mind. If I happen to take this course, what will be my fate? FATE. What will be the outcome of studying the course? Will I actually get a job after my BSc as my first degree? What will I make out of my life? Life after education, life after first degree. There's uncertainty of so many things. Certainty of not getting a job. Certainty is how good is the discipline, how needed, how required, how scarce is the discipline. Like presently, if I must say, my discipline is in Nigeria. You really won't hear people talk about it, and it doesn't really work the way it should. Let me put it that way. For example, you study international relations and diplomacy, and your mindset is I'm either working in an embassy or foreign affairs or a diplomatic office. That is international organization, just like being governmental organization or non-governmental organization. It's like ECOWAS, the UN, and all of that. But at the end of it, or your expectation doesn't turn out the way you thought. You really visioned. So in situations like this, what is the point going into the course? That's one thing. And another positive example, this one is at the negative side. Another positive example, people that are studied accounting. Accounting is a hot cake. Something that is selling, a course that is selling in Nigeria. You always see them asking for accountant with ICANN and all of that. A job opportunity is always there for them. So you're like, okay, accounting is selling, so let me just go for accounting. But how good are you? It should be the question you ask yourself. How good are you in mathematics? How good are you in statistics? Those major courses, how good can I really do this? Then another course that is selling discipline that is selling in Nigeria is human resources management. Well, I actually did that after um my service during my service here in Nigeria. In Nigeria, after your graduation from the higher institution, you are to serve the government, the country for a year. And during this my service here, I decided to enroll for a program. Also, my discipline. I like to test things different things to have a different experience. So I like to do things differently. I like to feel what others are feeling. So I enrolled for a course as human resources management, and that's what I'm actually using as even when I'm still pushing on my discipline, my passion, which is diplomacy. But for the working first, it's human resource management that it's actually helping me. So in situation like this, like in Nigeria, where those courses are not being required, or they're not really being careful about the selection of people, experienced people on the discipline, you understand? So it's difficult for you to make a choice, even if it's your passion. But then the present situation should not supersede your passion, your ambition. Yeah, you can do something different from your passion for the main time to save your main aims. Yeah, financially or otherwise. But when you have a vision of being somewhere someday, you don't know how, you don't know when, but you just have that belief. I know this, I really have feelings for it will definitely come to pass somewhere, someday. And though I don't know how. So once you have that belief and you keep to the belief, it's really possible for you to get what you want. So choosing a career at the undergraduate level be difficult, which I've set one part what makes it difficult. Not that there are no courses for you to choose, but fear of uncertainty, fear of what will be the aftermath. Then another thing is peers influence. Peers influence. You have a group of friends, and your friends are all sciences, and you are art. They're good at mathematics, physics, chemistry, all the science subjects. Further math, like myself, I wasn't really good at mathematics, though at least to some extent I can express myself. But I see my weakness that I do not have that capacity of studying anything relating maths related course. So I have to go for something I know I was good. Even if you wake me up from sleep, I can defend myself, not quoting, cramming to pass. So that's another thing. So when your peers, your friends are, oh, they are good at sciences and you're the only art, you want to be where they are, and they're like, why not join us? It's not difficult. You can do it. It's possible. You can still pass. It's not just to read. Is it just about reading? If it gets to a defense, self-defense, when it comes to academics, are you really sure? Can you just hit your chest and say, I can defend myself? Yeah, without the aid of anybody. You can't. You can't. Because your heart is telling you, I can't. So don't tempt yourself for a life peers influence to make you make a wrong choice of career. You'll live ever regretting, or at some point you'll be drifted backward What I mean is, when you finish your first semester and you see that, oh, this thing is really difficult, a second semester, I can't push ahead, you'll be forced to change your discipline, right? You'll be forced to change your discipline. And there are some schools that will not like to change your discipline for you at the next level, like going to 100, 200 level. They want you to start from the scratch. And while your mates that really pushed you forward to do what they are doing are ahead of you, you're backward. But you started all the same time. So that is another reason why you shouldn't allow your peers to determine your choice of career. Don't allow anybody, not even your parent. I heard some African parents in fun of, oh, this person's son, this person's daughter is doing law. I mean, he's a lawyer, he's a barrister. I like his being addressed. He's accountant. I like this, I like that. He's a doctor, and I want you to be a doctor. But do you reason with your child? Do your child intelligence, the IQ, the capacity, the intellectual capacity of your child, is it able to take what you are asking your child to take? This is the thing that you have to consider first before making a choice for your child. Why not watch that child grow? Watch that child do things. Watch that child take its ambition out. I mean, displaying his intelligence, displaying his talent. Then from the display, when it's actually like there are some child that you see them sit on the floor that's try to construct some things with their hands. There's some of them like try to construct cars, things like that. And from what they are doing with their hands, you'll be able to tell, oh, this child is good at this. Not you imposing a particular discipline to your child, say you must do this. This is my friend's son is doing this, or my friend's daughter is doing this, and they are doing well. Look, African parents, this is, there are two different persons and two different buildings. Even if you having three children, your three children are quite different persons. None of them can be the same as the other. This one is unique in his own way, and the other one is also unique in his own way. So you can't expect the other one to be this other. No, it's not possible. So watch them display their talent in a way, and by then you support them. You can then determine, oh, this is what my son, but this is what my daughter is good at. This is what she want to be. This is what she actually wants to do for her life. This is what she actually wants to be in life. Then you support, not kicking against. There is no discipline that is too common. Too cheap. Every discipline are expensive in their own ways. So you don't force a child as a parent. Choice of career. Things that should not be a barrier to making your career choices. Your parent, the peers, influence, uncertainty, fear of uncertainty. These three things should not determine what you want to do. The best thing that should determine is your integrity, your IQ, your passion, your ambition, what I'm good at, what I really love doing. There are people like, I met a child that will just pick a book and start, reading, trying to raise a face like she's making a cast. And me looking at the child said, oh no, this one is a newscaster. And what that child will function very well, the discipline that child will be so effective, will function very well, is nothing than mass communication. If she chooses something different from it, probably being imposed on by the parent or peers pressure, it will not go well. But what she's passionate about is casting news, reading books, casting news. Yes, let me just put it that way. So, as a child growing up, you have to support her in that area, not something else. So, guys, for today, I think I'm going to end this episode of career choice, making a career choice here. And in my next episode, I will tell you reasons why this barriers, this shouldn't be a barrier. These three things, major things, shouldn't be a barrier of making a career choice. The parent, peer pressure, uncertainty, fear of uncertainty, and situations around you. Like I say that what is actually selling in Nigeria is accounting. They're looking for accountant everywhere, accountant, 2 years experience and blah 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 with ICANN and all of that. That is a professional course, certification, and human resource management and all of that. And I think computer engineering, some part of computer, that is designers, web designers, the ones it's really not. So the present situation of, or the present location of you should not determine. And in my next episode and video, I will tell why it should not determine. So for today, this is where we're gonna end. And I'm yet to come into my discipline proper. So if you are passionate about studying international relations and diplomacy, becoming a diplomat, ambassador, working in that embassy of, so please, my channel is the best channel for you to learn. And by God's grace, I'll give you the best I can, the best I know from my life as a graduate of international relations and diplomacy, and from my passion of becoming a diplomat, or ambassador rather. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the videos and turn on the notification buttons for more videos. Be the first to know this. Thank you, and remain blessed. I love you always.